First of all, I'd like to say a huge thank you. It's a privilege coming to your parish. The energy alone has, I think, for this week, I don't think I will have to drink coffee at all. So, thank you so much. And the choir, you guys have been, I don't know, is it choir or chorister? You've been amazing today. Thank you. So, I actually have some slides that I gave to the media team up there. So, if they can help me present that, I would appreciate that. But, by the raise of hands, how many of us here have businesses? Wow, that's a lot of us, right? How many of us are currently using digital marketing for our businesses? Not too many of us, right? So now, I'm sure we're all aware that the time has changed. Digital is the next best thing. And then you have crypto, you have Forex, and then other investments. So basically, the online space has a lot of opportunities, right? And it would be a shame if a business does not use this to their advantage. Okay? Back in the day, we had the supermarket, your brick and mortar store, where you set shop, you buy your products, you put them in the store and expect people to walk in and buy your items. But right now, that has changed to what we call what? E-commerce. How many of us here have bought from Jumia before? All right? And that's possible because of the internet. All right? Without the internet, we don't have Jumia or Gigi or Amazon for those of us that buy things online. Abroad. Okay? So, as I was introduced, my name is Obi Emeka. I've worked in this industry for the past 15 years, and I've worked with mostly African businesses right now, because most of us still don't understand what digital marketing is and the opportunities it actually provides to businesses. All right? So, initially, I was hoping to have a full, 40 minutes discussion with you all, but because of time, I'm going to summarize everything I prepared, okay? But I'm still going to try and take you through how to set up your business online on autopilot, okay? And also, the best ways to actually kick off your business online, right? Many of us here, we have Instagram, Abi? But we go there, and most of the things we do is just liking, commenting, and spending our data. But the thing is, you can actually make money with Instagram, with your business, or even as a content creator. Okay? So, with all businesses, the main thing you need to understand is your main purpose is to provide a solution, a service that solves someone's problem. If you don't have that on check, you don't have a business, right? So your business, the main thing that should be coming to your mind every single day is how many people's problem can I solve today or tomorrow or within the year, right? Have a plan, have a goal. I believe that's the agenda for today, right? Plan, have a goal, right? And you have to do this daily as a business owner. Do this daily, weekly, and as time goes, you find yourself being profitable. Okay? So, with digital marketing, it's quite easy to attract new customers to your business, right? There's something called inbound marketing and outbound marketing. Digital marketing allows you to do what we call inbound marketing. So people come to you, not you going onto the streets and saying, hey, look at me, I have this, giving people flyers and the rest. Because that doesn't really work, right? And it takes a lot of time. And it takes a lot of time for you to understand what people really want from your business. But with digital marketing, you can use inbound marketing to get people to tell you what they're looking for, to tell you their problems. Okay? So you must learn to, with digital marketing, you would be able to understand how to attract your prospective clients, convert those clients as well, close them, and turn them into what I call ambassadors for your business, right? Where you get referrals. Because referrals is still a very strong source of clientele acquisition for businesses. I work with businesses, and you cannot. I think one problem with some Nigerian businesses is that they don't service their clients well enough so that they feel comfortable in promoting their business. They're comfortable in that one sale, and that's it. But as a business owner that wants to scale your business, you need to make sure your clients love what you've done for them so that they can refer you to more people. All right? Apart from that, of course, digital marketing also helps, but fundamentally, make sure the clients you service are happy with what you've done for them. Otherwise, your business will crumble. Okay? So now, what is digital marketing? Can someone, just based on what you know, can someone just give me... I skipped. Can someone give me an answer? When someone says digital marketing, what comes to your mind? Just one person. Okay, madam.
Channels. Marketing online via different several channels. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, selling your products and services.
Exactly. So it's pretty much marketing, but you're using digital tools and digital platforms to promote your business, right, and get new customers. It's actually very easy. Digital marketing is very easy, right? But it's a bit complex, and that's why people kind of don't really understand what it's all about. But by the time I go through with my slides, you understand it a bit more. Okay? So like I said already, inbound marketing is what we use in digital marketing, where people come to you and tell you, this is what I'm looking for, and not you having to be chasing people all around, right? And we do that by this method. Like I said, you attract, and you can attract with what? Your social media platforms. You can attract with your website. You can attract with your LinkedIn accounts, right? You need to attract people by pushing out the content that they are looking for. People go online, especially on social media, just to wind down time, right? But then there are things we call ads. I'm sure we've all seen this before. Ads, sponsored posts, and the likes, right? So that's the tool you can use to attract people, right? Or if you have a website, there's something we call blogs. You can use blogs to address particular problems that people are facing. So when someone searches for that particular problem, so let's say, let me use someone that's trying to find the best skincare routine, for example. They'll search the best skincare routine. And if your article or your blog post is what comes up, they'll click on it. They'll read through it. If it resonates with them, they'll probably check out the products that you might have to do what? Help them with that skincare routine. Correct? So that whole system is actually it's called SEO, which is going to be the next thing that we're going to be covering. SEO is one of the best, for me, in my opinion, one of the best ways to bring in new clients into your business. And that's because it's not so expensive, right? And it's free if you're doing it yourself. But if you're getting someone to do it for you, of course, you have to pay the person for that service, right? But it's better than social media advertising. And that's because your content is based on what people are experiencing as problems. Okay? Your content is based on what people are experiencing as problems. So, like I said, as a business, the main aim for you is to do what? Solve people's problems. So if you create content on the internet, on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, addressing their problems, they'll definitely come to you, right? But it needs to do what? Resonate with that person. All right? But one thing you need to understand as well is that SEO takes some time. You can't have a website today, start putting content and expect it to be on page 1 of Google. It's not possible, right? Some people might promote that to you, but it's a scam because they're using techniques that are not authorized by Google. And the funny thing is, maybe you might find yourself ranking for like a day or two, But before you know it, Google recognizes what you're doing, and your website is banned from ranking ever again on Google or any other search engine platforms like Yahoo or Bing. So I would not advise you using people that promote, I can rank you in 1 day, I can rank you in 2 days, because it's not possible. It takes time and consistent effort, just like all businesses take. It's a gradual process, okay? There's no quick fix in digital marketing. Everything takes time, and there's a system you need to follow, all right? So, for example now, like I said earlier, best skincare routine. What we can see here are articles by businesses that have written content on best skincare routines. So if me right now, I've searched for that keyword, that phrase, I see this, I'll probably click on the first 2 or 3 articles that pop up. Correct? No one ever goes to the second page of Google to click on what's there. Right? So that's why SEO is very, very important for your business. If you have a website, it's very, 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 very important. You work on your website, you optimize it. There are several things in SEO that you need to understand, like on-page SEO, off-page SEO, backlinking, trying to, of course, there's something called skyscraping technique, which allows you to rank. So there's a bunch of things you need to understand. Obviously, I can't cover those things in this, but it is possible for you to get your website ranking, let's say 6 to 12 months, if you're consistent on it. All right? So that's SEO. That's one way for you to actually get clients into your business. All right? So, of course, when you write content for your website, it has to be relevant, it needs to be easy to read, and your website needs to look credible. All right? You can't have spelling mistakes. Your website has to be, I don't know, we've all seen, when we go online, there's a particular lock you see. Have you all noticed that? On the top left, there's a lock you see. SSL. Thank you very much. Right? If you go to a website and that website doesn't have that SSL, your information is not safe. Right? So anytime you're on a website and you don't see that security lock on it, go away. Because your details might be compromised. Because I know some of us sometimes might save our bank details on our Google Save and the rest. And if you go there, there's a chance that hackers can get that information. So please be aware of this. All right? So the next, of course, is page search ads. And to me, this is like the next best thing after SEO. All right? Because you're showing your adverts to people based on what they've searched for on Google. There's a way for you to tell Google, all right, if someone searches for properties in Lekki, where's our real estate, madam? Okay, she's right there. If someone searches for properties in Lekki, right, there's a way for you to create an ad on Google that your website would show at the top section when they search for that particular keyword, right? Or any other keyword relating to any other business. Okay? So it's based on what? Customer search intent, what they are looking for. So if I search for, let's say, what do women use these days? Vitamin C serum, Abby? That's the reigning one now. So if I search for that on Google and there's an ad, I'll click on it and I'll buy it, right? Because I've searched for where to buy vitamin C serum. All right? So for example, you can see here we have how to get what? How to get scholarship to study in the UK. Because a lot of our youths want to japa, right? So you can see there's a lot of ads for that particular keyword. We have about 4 adverts before an organic search comes up, right? So if I was a business that was in this niche, of course, I know that, wow, the competition is fierce. So I'll need to do what? Maybe spend a little bit more to get those clicks for my business, right? Because for you to see 4 ads there at the same time, those guys are spending a lot of money. Okay? So there's a lot of competition as well when it comes to particular keywords. So as a business, you need to be smart and not just waste money anyhow. And search for keywords that may not have as much competition, but still relevant to what your customer will be searching for. Right? We call those long tail keywords, right? That are more dialed in based on what the customer is truly looking for. Right? So it could be maybe to a particular university or a particular country or a particular program. Those may not have as much competition, but a broad search like this would have a lot of competition. Even Jumia runs search ads. And that's because other businesses are running ads on their name. I've worked with clients that their competitors run ads on their name. And they tell me, how is it possible? Why are they doing this? I say, it's a free market. You understand? It's allowed. So you as a business, run ads for your own name so that people don't come and take your clients. All right? Business is fierce. So you need to do what? Protect your clients. Right? So next, of course, is display advertising. I'm sure most of us that play games on our phones or go on, let's say, newspaper websites, we sometimes see adverts on those websites. Correct? Exactly. That's what we call display advertising. Right? Timekeeper is coming for me. Right? So that's what we call display advertising. And you can do that with Google Ad Network as well. You can create ads that show on websites, that show on games, that show on YouTube even through Google. And it's very, very easy to do. But you need to understand the processes and how to do it. Right? And you can do it based on what they've also searched for. So if someone searches for something, you can show your advert based on what that person has searched for previously or what they're going to be searching for. Right? So this is an example of a display ad. Can someone tell me what ad is being shown here? No, the advert. What advert can we see here? Glow. Thank you. So the reason I'm saying Glow is because I was searching for the best mobile, home internet stuff. And then I think Glow have a package on home internet. So that's why I started saying Glow. Yes. Wi-Fi. So it's based on what your customer is searching for. And that's why I prefer Google Ads, display or search to social media. Because social media is based on what? Interests. Right? I mean, it's not that it's worthless. It's still good for your business, but I find that you get better conversions with Google Ads than Facebook or Instagram. Right now, Facebook is like the worst platform to advertise on. Instagram is still very good. LinkedIn is also quite good as well. Okay? So, like I said, social media, we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. TikTok very soon will release their own advertising network as well. So for our TikTok, there's someone that said TikTok. Yeah, he has a TikTok account. So if that's a business account, very soon you can start running ads with TikTok. Okay? So these are all very good platforms, and they're fairly cheap as well. They're not very expensive, but you need to know what you're doing for you to get that cheap cost, right? So your cost per lead, or your cost per acquisition, or your cost per click, or your cost per 1,000 views, because that's how they bill you, based on how many people click your adverts, how many people view your videos, and so on and so on, right? But if your targeting is not done properly, you find that a lot of people are just clicking on your adverts, and there's no real interest there. So that's why I have a lot of Instagram business owners saying that Instagram ads don't work because they don't target properly. They just use there's something they call it, the boost posts. Because Instagram allows you to boost posts, but that's not the best way to run adverts on Instagram. Facebook and Instagram has a ad manager platform that is actually designed to ensure that you meet the right customers for your business, right? So if you have a business on Facebook and Instagram and you plan to advertise, do not use that boost or promotion thing they're showing you. Rather, go on Facebook and look for Ad Manager. And from that section on Ad Manager, you can then create your ad accounts and run hyper-targeted adverts that will show to the right people that are going to want to buy from your business. All right? Because I see a lot of adverts that are not relevant to me. And I'll never buy from those businesses. And that's because the advertiser of that business hasn't done their research. They haven't found the desired customer for that business, and they're wasting a lot of money. So as a business owner, you want to ensure that you do not waste money on advertising, because money that is spent and not brought back in is a waste. All right? So the next thing, of course, is email marketing. There's meant to be SMS, so I'm guessing maybe there's something wrong with the slide somewhere. But it's email and SMS marketing, right? Nowadays, you need to do what? Be able to engage with your customers on a regular basis. Emails is good, but I found that SMS is even better. There are ways for you to automate messaging to prospects or clients. maybe you've launched a product, or maybe you have a list of clients, and you now want to maybe launch a new product. You can use email or SMS marketing to get those people to do what? Buy your new product, right? And all this is automatic. So when I say autopilot, right, that's because all these things, you can have a system in place, set them up, link them together, so that when you just simply start your advert, everything just rolls. People that see your advert, if they're interested, what will they do? They opt in. They'll give you maybe their name, their email or phone number to maybe buy the product or to maybe pick up the offer you've given them. All right? And that's another thing I think I forgot to say. You need to, as a business, focus on giving first than taking first to provide value. In my space, there's something we call the lead magnet to get people into your business. So if I sell, let's say, what do you call it, skincare products, I can have maybe a video, a 10-minute video, a 10-minute guide video that shows you how to do your morning routine and how to do your night routine, right? If I'm a lady and I'm trying to search for something like that, would I not want to watch a detailed video on that? And I'm giving that out for free. But for you to get that video guide, you need to give me what? Your name, your email, or possibly your phone number, right? So once I get that information from them, I send them the video, they watch it. I probably send them more videos or more tips to help them with their skincare routine and hygiene and beauty and the rest, right? I give that to them. I know I'm just a bit more, sorry. So I give that to them, they learn from it. They're like, wow, this person is giving me all these tips, all these advices for free. Then maybe after 3, 4, 5 days, I can then say, oh, by the way, to help you with this particular issue, here's a product, here's a vitamin C serum that can help you with this particular issue. Would that person buy from me or not? They'll buy from me because I've helped them with that problem. I've taken them through from the initial step of trying to do their routine and advising them on necessary steps to take with the face and the rest. They'll buy from me, okay? And you can do all that with email marketing and SMS, right? There are platforms out there, so many tools for you to use. Twilio, GetResponse, Aweber, Mailgun. There's several platforms, several tools, right? But remember, it's not the tools that matter. It is the system that you put in place that matters. Because if you don't start from a value-based system first, you will not make money. Always make sure you start from a value-based system. Providing value, giving them something for free so that you can get that information back from them in return. Once you get that, you can then engage them, nurture those people, nurture those leads, and eventually convert them to what? Customers. So I know my time is up, so I'm just going to leave it at this.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Hallelujah. If we leave Obi can talk from today to tomorrow to next year. So I will rather so what's going to happen is that, please, if you have questions, other interests beyond what you've learned, I would suggest that you get to the information center to get the details of some of our facilitators. If you have questions, send it directly to them so that they can actually, attend to your questions as it should be.